Hello, friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people who are in possession of souls. We are gathered here today to mourn the loss of my anus 1. My anus is over. All hail my anus. No, I've ruined this bit. I can't even stop. I can't. I'm just gonna wipe that clean. None of that ever happened. You didn't see any of that. Hello. I hope you've had a wonderful Tuesday. We're playing more City Skylines. It's going to be a fun time. For anybody wondering, my city name is My Anus. It's spelled M-I-A-N-U-S. There's nothing weird about this name. How did you destroy my anus? You know, you were there. What? Okay.
Hooray! DollyWhiskers has been nesting with us for 44 months. It's that time again. Did you know that 44 is the name of Satan's nephew in works by Mark Twain?
I didn't.
That Julius Caesar was assassinated in the year 44 BCE?
I did.
That Pope Sixtus III was the 44th Pope?
I didn't.
That Wyoming was the 44th state to be admitted to the Union?
Definitely didn't.
That 44 is the UK's calling code?
I did.
That in bingo, the ball 44 is known as droopy draws, all the fours?
I
that
did.
44 is considered a happy number because repeating the sum of the squares of its digits eventually leads to 1. Well, now you do.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the resubscription, DollyWhiskers. We're playing more City Skylines today. A little bit of context. I'm involved with a collaboration that is being led by the Luxury Pigeon on Sunday the 19th. Where a group of 8 streamers will all be playing together simultaneously with the idea that we will attempt to get the highest population. That is the whole basis of the competition. So throughout this week, I decided that I would play City Skylines. I would play a bunch of it to sort of get myself used to the game. There are some people in the group that are experienced, some less so, and I wanted to give myself a... competitive edge is the wrong word, but I think some people are going into it completely blind, and I just can't. And it happened to coincide with Cult of the Lamb ending on Sunday. So, we're playing City Skylines. My city is called My Anus. It's not... We're all adults here, and I'm just going to put it out there. It is a little bit crass. It's a very obvious joke. But all I want... from this week and this collaboration is the person that is live casting to have to say, RightBigChimken is in my anus, or something along those lines. I'm a very simple man with very simple pleasures. But all cards on the table. The plan was... to have like a starter city, right? I was going to have a starter city and I was going to play that throughout the course of this week. But inevitably, as soon as stream was over yesterday, I restarted the game and I got some practice in, and within the space of about 20 to 25 minutes, I had done everything that I had already done in the previous 2-hour stream. So today, we're starting fresh, because the idea is I want to get as much done within a 3-hour period on Sunday as humanly possible. So having sort of like an optimal experience of the beginning of the game is a good idea. If I absolutely smack it today, we will continue with this city, but we might also restart a couple more times between now and Sunday. We'll see how I feel. I've got a 4-hour stream on Sunday. At the very least, the 4 hours is probably going to be one attempt. We're going to see if I need to if I bankrupt myself. I'm having a really nice time. With this game. You know, you ever have one of those experiences where your brain just sort of locks into something? There was definitely sort of like a vibey vibe going on with this, and I just had a really nice time. I spent my entire lunch break at work today sort of Googling how to deal with certain road shapes and like optimal layouts of things and how to approach this and that. I might be no-lifing this competition. There's no prize. It's all for prestige. It's all for internet prestige. But I I'm just happy to be involved. I'm just happy to be involved. I've not done that many collaborations in my time on Twitch, and it's about time that I do a big one. Because there have been a couple of 2 or 3 collaborations, but never an 8. Never an 8. A 9 involving Pidge. A 9 involving Pidge. It's going to be... So watch my progress throughout the course of this week. It might go well. I don't know. I don't know. That's it. Do I have any news for you today? I don't think I do. I've been thinking about this game. Does anybody else struggle with specific days of the week? I've cancelled a few streams recently because of like bad mental health and illness and shit. And for some reason, I sort of clocked it today that it's always a Tuesday, and I don't know why I am so utterly affected by Tuesdays right now. It's probably something to do with work. There's a lot going on. But I got home from work today and I was like, I just want to go to sleep. I just want to go to sleep. But it's only like it's most concentrated. It's most concentrated on a Tuesday. And I don't want to know. Why is Tuesday such a black hole for me? If you have any ideas on this, please address them to me in chat. I'm going to read through chat real quickly. One sec. Vulcan Ryan, congratulations on the first. Your Blexter, welcome, and I hope you're having an absolutely fabulous day. Chat, if you would like to join us on Bongo Cat, you can. You can find a direct link to Bongo Cat if you use !idle in chat, IDLE. That will allow you to download the Bongo Cat app from Steam. Well, it's not private. Like, you can access it if you want to go to it directly via Steam. I'm just giving you a shortcut. What that gets you on my stream with the code pinned to chat right now is a little one of these men's in chat, and they do the typing. What's up, nerds? Yeah, it's dangerous. They've made it dangerous. They've made it very dangerous. They've added text chat to it. But you get a little cat that does the tappy tap taps, and they have, thank you. How do you even do that? How do you even type a text message? I've not actually typed one yet. Leaderboards. Can I turn the text chat off? Yeah, good. I'll find you. You're a cat on my stream right now. Emoji chest. Disabled drag, snapping, bobbing. Dynamic presets. What does... Snapcats? No, I can't see it. It's fine. Fine. I'm sure nobody will use that power for evil, and the first moment they do will be the first moment I turn it off. I've completely lost my train of thought. Bongo Cat. You can also join us on Tap Tap Loop, but this is a 4-slot game, and 2 of those slots are already taken up. Your Blixer, welcome in. Happily Avocaro, thank you for the contribution. Chat, if you go to the channel point menu, any channel point entered into the community challenge will be refunded to you at the end of a 30-day period. It's all about teaching you a life skill. It's all about teaching you how to save. It's all about giving you the power to afford my more expensive channel point redeems. Jura, thank you very much for the contribution as well. I hope you're good. You also said you were lurking, I think. Did I miss that? I maybe missed that. Skylarcard, thank you for returning your emerald mist egg and borrowing a candy egg. Evil Seedlet, thank you very much for the contribution. Dolly with the 225 stream streak. Dilemma with the contribution as well. DollyWhiskers with the quiet hello and the hydrate. Oh my god, so many things going on. How did you destroy my anus? Vulcan Ryan, welcome in. I hope you're good. I'm just saying... I'm saying people's names multiple times, I feel. DollyWhiskers, thank you for the sub. I've shouted out Pidge. I'm scrolling. Speed is key. Speed is key. Just like we won't use this for evil either. I mean, I can turn all of this shit off. Like, that's the thing, right? None of this is outside of my control. If somebody was to log into Bongo Cat and be evil, I just turn it off. I just turn it off, chat. I just turn it off. Though I am idly curious how I send text messages, because I can't immediately see how to do it. They're being mysterious. Stop pressing that button. Stop pressing that button. So yeah, I hope you have had a good day. If you have achieved anything big or small since the last time we spoke, I'd love to hear about it. Our community celebrates achievements, big or small, but in the grander scheme of things, some people consider getting out of bed a big deal. Some people consider running a marathon a big deal. I don't care where you are on that spectrum. If you've done something cool that you'd love to share with the class so I can say that I'm proud of you, I'm very curious. There's a little mouse over your cat, and there will be a speech bubble. Hi. Cats. I love you. Meow. Tap, tap, tap. Tap. Minus. Okay. There is a character limit. There's a character limit, so I'm not gonna go in. I'm not gonna have anybody coming into Bongo. Of all the things, imagine getting banned for somebody posting a message through Bongo Cat. You just sort of like, oh my god, that's incredibly rare. Why are you in my Bongo Cat lobby? Anyway, we'll do this. We'll go over here. I want to show you. I'm gonna show you why we're changing things up in my anus. So yesterday on stream, we built my anus 1. This is my anus. Welcome back to my anus. Come on. You can get there. Come on. You've got this. You've got this. Welcome to my anus. There it is. So this is my anus 1, and this is everything that we accomplished within a 2-hour stream. And honestly, there was so much learning of mechanics during this process. I immediately, at the end of stream, went, I'm just going to see if I can do it better than I did on stream. So I then loaded into my anus 2. And as you can see, it went significantly better. This took me approximately... Does it say on the loading screen? No, but I logged off at like 1 a.m. It took me like roughly 20, 25, 30 minutes. Look how dense it is. Look how dense it is. Oh, it's got a park in it. It's got a park in it. Look at it, though. Look at it. I think I did a pretty reasonable job. And I can continue this. The key detail is along the bottom of the stream. It's slightly clipped right now. This got 4,979 population in an exceedingly short amount of time. There's parks in my anus. There's a traffic jam in my anus. But there's a traffic jam in my anus. I ran into all sorts of it's a little bit congesty. So I have this beautiful image in my head of starting a brand new my anus, and building a circle to start, and then building the grid off the circle. A couple of observations as well, because this is mostly a duplicate of my anus 1, and for some reason I feel really driven to build housing and residential towards the river where I'm building all of these power supplies. Why don't I just build industrial there and housing over here? I don't know. Commercial over here, maybe. I need to invert the way that I'm approaching that. So this might take a couple of goes to get the circle right, because I tried a little bit off stream and the curvy road is problematic at best. So we need a road. I'd rather live by the river. Think of the people. Yeah, but the power stations cause noise, and people don't like the noise. This is the problem. You could build a pre-made intersection when you've progressed enough. Just don't build near the entrance. People like land value, though. Okay, chat. Okay. You could also build the wind turbines the other side of the river. They don't have to be near the city. When you say other side of the river, do you mean on the quite literal opposite side of the river? How do you deal with power supply in that case? So I came up with this, right? I came up with this. And that's actually perfect, so I'm going to drop my safety net save. This is safety net. I didn't name my city correctly. New game. I'm sorry. I'm leading into a bit. Welcome back to my anus, chat. Welcome back. Power pylons transport the power across the river. Well, that's interesting, because I didn't... You can rename the city? How? How do I rename the city? Click on the name. Aha! My anus. Thank you. You saved my life. Thank you. Diggy, thank you for saving my anus. No! Why? My anus. Ziggy, again? You have saved my anus. Very welcome. Okay, good. So, you think I should build power supplies over here? Which I'm not massively against. You think I should build them... 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's going to be enough for now. We're going to continue to do like we did last time. The water is flowing that way. So what I'm going to do is build a water pump here. And then further down. Much further down. A sewage pump. Okay. So, I need a framework as quickly as humanly possible. So, what we're going to do is we're going to do this. One that way. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I'm on the wrong road. So it's the sack. So it starts with power. Water pump can also be on the other side. Oh, I suppose that's true, isn't it? Because... Okay, no, I get what you mean. Okay, we're still learning. For some reason, I thought I needed to do all of that shit nearby. Good morning, Curse. How's it going? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's try that again. We are going to build a water pump between these two. And then we are going to build a sewage pump here. It's going. I mean, going is good, right? When the going gets good, the good get going, something like that. Okay, first I've rebuilt my anus. My anus has been reconstructed. We have the technology to reconstruct my anus. 4 at 45 degrees. Four. 1, 2, 3, 4. At 45 degrees. Okay. Are you going to make that connected round about the entrance here? The difficulty is there's an incline, and I don't know how to deal with this incline. How do I deal with this incline? Why are you plugging the entrance to my anus? Because I like this map, but the difficulty is the one side of the road enters on a slightly higher incline than the other side of the road, which I don't quite understand. And I don't particularly want to make it a junction, but... Are you yeah. I think this is something I could fix later. Right, forgot about that. Normally you could have extended the roads just a bit. To be honest, they're coming in through this city and then leaving through this side. So this is fine because they just have to go all the way around this circle to exit. I don't know if you have the terrain tools. I do not. The terrain tools are not available to me just yet. Is it eventually a smooth tool? Okay. That was wrong. Okay, that's great. That's great. So... 45 degrees. 45 degrees. 45 degrees. 45 degrees. This should be fine just to make service with easier. Should be fine. Would just make your services have easier access around the city. Not too important at the moment. Yes. But my services can... I think that's it. I'm not going to... Concentrate. Concentrate, Chimken. We do this. It really confuses me why that didn't work. Okay, close enough. I need to concentrate. So, industry... Okay, zoning. Zoning. Power and water first. Power and water first. Okay, okay. And then I need... How do the power lines work at range then? Do I just stick them on the ground? Oh, they do quite literally just go across the river. Interesting. Yeah, they place themselves. Okay, I get it. So what I need to do then is plan for zoning. I'm gonna build green, 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 green. I'm gonna do blue. Blue. And then turbo power. So, the house is built steadily over time. I fully expect this to be fine. I build a power line across. I'm going to stick it there. Have you turned your budget down a little bit? I will do the budget, thank you. We can lower the budget to... I think we got a comfortable 75% yesterday. Water, we weren't anywhere near for ages, so I'll do that to 75 as well. That's more than enough. And that is more than enough for now. Okay, and then the requirement of industry slowly comes in. So what we do is we start building industry. Now just got to practice doing that within 4 minutes. Yeah, the power isn't running that far. Yeah, irritatingly, I need those two corners to attach to each other, and they're not. Power lines. Okay, they have power now. You can power line from the blue areas to the reds. You can power line from other blue areas. Yeah, so I could have put a... Okay, so yeah, you probably are... And it's irrelevant anyway because we've got spread. The little boost of power that I added allowed that connection to happen, so now we have the full connection. And now we have the full connection. Everybody is happy. We are earning money and we are playing on triple speed. So I'm going to leave it on triple speed for as long as humanly possible. I'm going to drop a save. And then we are cooking. Over time, I will require more residences. Over time, I will require more industry. Start building roads, etc. Sure. No! Little hamlet. That is the first level. And we did that within not loads, just enough so when you have demand, you can zone straight away, 100%. So what we're going to do is we're going to find a location for our... Get a general shape of that city. Get a general shape of what the city will look like when big. I wanted this as sort of an entrance. If I could do big buildings here at a later date, I will. I need to think about... No, we're going to leave you playing. I need to think about where I want to put a dump. Because I don't want to travel across. This is the industry side, so I can still do... Yes, okay, we will do that. Try not to pollute the river. I won't. I'm a good egg. We're gonna do this. We're gonna put the dump right there. The dump can be there. The dump is fine. Housing and roads will come next. So. Toads with hypnotic abilities, most popular pet of the year. Okay, good. Good to know, game. Good to know. It's good that you're not wasting my time with anything weird. Yes, there it is. This is what I wanted. I'm gonna do that. I have a dirt road. Luck. Thank you for the luck. I will do you proud, Ziggy. I will try not to become some sort of tyrant. Straight up here. Otherwise, it'll be polluted. Sorry, what? Otherwise, it'd be polluted downstream. Yeah, but yeah, I don't wanna pollute downstream of my anus. I'm concentrating. How do I want this to look? My anus exports all its pollution. As long as you wash your hands afterwards, no judgment from me. Okay, we have residential to expand out into, which I need to do already. Give me that fill. Take it back. I don't want to do those two just yet. Okay, we're cooking, we're cooking, we're cooking. 580 and increasing. We are earning money, we are earning resources. How is my power? My power is pretty high. My water is pretty high. I need to run a pipe. Laying pipes in my anus? Yes, Sky. We are laying pipes in Uranus. No, my anus. Not your anus, my anus. Let's do a safety net save. Oh yeah, we are increasing rapidly. And the numbers down the bottom are balanced. Until you can... My overlay doesn't really allow for it, but... Trust me, I'm keeping an eye on this demand, but these demand bars down here, and they're looking great. And already, we are up to where I was last time. Which means I'm going to get straight into... I'm going to build a... What is this? This is a medical center. We're going to build a medical center, dead center of residential. We're going to build a fire station here. We're going to build a police station. Maybe not on a dirt road. Maybe not on a dirt road. Okay, police is in. Police is in. We're going to build a school here, which has catchment of the entire place. Good. So we're already at 152 students. Turn the speed up again, all the way. Turn the speed up to 3. Okay, I need to fix the electricity, but I need to fix the electricity production. So let's bung that straight back up to... Let's bung that straight back up to 100. Can I type this? I can't. That's an irritating mechanic right there. The slider is quite hard to position accurately. There we go. Okay. Okay, I need even more residences already. Shit, okay. Residences. 1, 2, 3. In fact, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All of that is now residence. Come one, come all. To my anus. Come to my anus, chat. It'll be fine. You can now set any district-wide policy. See, I got this yesterday. I didn't quite understand city policies. Energy conservation is important. Okay, so you can reserve... Okay, I slightly better understand now. We've hit 1,000 population! We are trucking. I need to figure out how I'm dealing with this, like, avenue shape. Because I can go to there and across. And one. Like that. Kind of immediately want to know. We're already another one! Tiny town! See? This is where it takes off. I'm immediately knocking down the fire. Hello? Ziggy? Ziggy? It's getting... It's going! Okay. Nice. Nice. I now... my current power output doesn't match. I'm at capacity for power. So, more windmills. Maybe put your budget up. I've already done that. 1, 2, 3. Not enough money. Okay. Okay. Power is sorted for the time being. We're getting like cliffside apartments and shit. We provide good services and education, high land value. Okay. I do. We have loads of people eligible for schools. I need to save money. Don't go into the dog park. You're not going to have loads of power, so you can go... You can put the budget down a little. I'll put it down to 90%. I will decrease it by 90%. Always check first, though. Yeah, we're fine. I'm stockpiling funds. I would like to buy this park with trees. I can build a park with trees. I've built a park with trees, chat. It's very important that I did that. Industry coming along. We've got the what the hell am I going to put in that middle bit? I didn't really think that part through. There's a zone it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't put nothing. Use that space for making the roads better later. This space here. Okay. Don't put nothing, Jon Snow. Whoever subbed just now, thank you. You can say plenty of things about it, but you can't say my anus is an industrious. My anus is breaking records. My anus is big enough to be listed on the NASDAQ. Turn the speed back up. You can now build canals. Choose from different depths. I don't want to do... I'm not dealing with canals right now. Signature buildings are expensive. Parks mostly. Wouldn't build them yet. I can build more parks. I'm kind of hoping... I want to do... Well, we'll get to a point where the city expands again. And we're rapidly approaching a need for more residences. Oh my god, it's a constant struggle. I need water to that area. How's my power doing? My power is fine. My water is fine. We now have more room for more residences. Even more residences. Green, fill button. No, not that one. Green, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what are you playing for in that tournament? Nothing. Prestige. Police offers small storage space. Can I look at that again? Yeah, I can. Why'd you lay pipe manually? I'm a gentleman. You should always lay pipe gently with... insert crude joke about penis here. You know me, Fitty. Are we out of power? Oh god, we're out of power again! It's a constant battle. Okay, did that solve the power problem? It did not. More windmills! I've lost the... Oh, I've not got enough money. Do you have any new power solutions? I have a coal. Not yet. I think I kind of need to start comping money. I mean, don't you have regular urban roads? Comes with pipes underneath? No. Instead of spending so much money on windmills, that's why you can just start to put budget over 100%. More power will be made with existing buildings. Oh, really? So, if I up that to 10... Okay. We're going to need more industry shortly. It's incredibly irritating, but this road from here is not a straight line. It becomes less of a straight line the further it goes along. Now both of those aren't straight. Oh no, they're not! I fixed it. No, that's still not straight. There's a little click noise when the road is 90 degrees. Oh, god damn it. Okay, we're gonna slow it down a sec. I'm panicking. How have you done this? I'm not entirely sure. That's 90 degrees. Okay, that's 90 degrees. That's also 90 degrees. That's now fixed. How do I... Is that connected now? Just build from the front of the arrow, it will auto-connect. It doesn't look like it's connected. That's a rounded off road. It's not... Oh wait, no, it is connected. It just looks like a pile of shit. Okay, good. I fixed it. I think it's hills. I vaguely remember that. Hills at looking at that is messing with the angles. It doesn't... This bend, it's fine. It's fine. We fixed it. It's okay. There's abandoned buildings, everybody. There's abandoned buildings. So what you have to do when you find an abandoned building, you gotta blow it up. I blew up the abandoned building. But I was doing something over here before I was rudely interrupted by that road that wasn't a straight line. I'm laying pipe. One pipe. Two pipe. If that's bothering anybody, that those aren't... It's close enough. It's close enough. This is still my tester. This is still... we need more industry. $2,000. UK buildings are quite nice. Okay, we no longer have a massive need for industry. Sooner or later, we're going to have a massive need for commerce, which is going to be a problem. A vacation extended. Someone water the plants while gone. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need to... Yeah, this isn't a square. I'm so sorry. This isn't a square. This... Boomtown. We're making hella progress in comparison to what we did last night. Hella progress, wobbly roads. The difficulty is, why won't it let me build? Yeah, like that. Okay. One, two, three, four, five, six. I need pipe. When you don't have demand, I wouldn't zone it. How come? There's a little bit of demand on each, which is why it's filling into... Wait for it to get to quarter, 2 quarters before zoning. Okay. I need to think about... We have refuse. We have different windmills now. I can build advanced wind turbines instead of what I had. So that will be our next best bet. But we are going to go... Graveyard. Child Health Center. And elder care by the sea. Next on the list will be education. I want to keep that in mind when placing. Cemetery's not going to be moved after that flow, by the way. After being filled. That's fine. That's I don't mind it being there. We have enough school eligibility. Global warming speeding up. Some groups still in denial. Climate change. Oh dear God. A public library. I can't recall what game made you focus as much. I'm reading chat. You shut your mouth. You shut your filthy whore mouth. You've got warnings on your commercial. Might want to have a look. I need education. I need educated people. Which is why I was gonna do the high school. Holy shit, that takes up a lot of space. Holy fuck. I could put it next to a... high school. Everybody liked that. And that's how you learn to plan ahead. So until they're educated, zone more industrial than commercial, otherwise you'll zone in commercial for it to be abandoned. Oh, I get you. I understand. Okay, so... just get rid of that for now. Get rid of that for now. Everybody liked that, even the people whose houses you bulldozed. They weren't houses. They were they were abandoned properties. Target is on fire. Do I have a fire station? I built a fire station, right? I did. It's there. Okay, the building's fine. Nobody panic. The building is fine. Have you lost your wallet? I found a black wallet. Send a PM to get it back. Okay, people are moving out. People are moving out. You can build toll roads. I don't need... Why do I need toll roads? That's my biggest gripe with this game. Normal city citizens would burn the hole with the... that goes on in the game. We have a commercial people issue. Education. High school. We have 500 eligible. We have a capacity of 1,000. Availability is currently good and increasing. Regular school capacity is a slightly different issue. Sometimes cities have to reclaim land, but it's rare and hella expensive. Okay, we're back to increasing again. You can increase budgets for schools instead of building more. It's that simple. My first instinct is to build more. What's my power and water doing right now? Power is fine. Water is fine. We're still struggling with educated people. Skylines 101, throw money at the problem. Oh, I need more residences again. Ah! Okay. Budgets are there to help you increase your capacity without having to spend 10k a building for new buildings. Not permanent solution, but good for you for now. Okay. This is where shit gets complicated. Because that, sir, is not a circle. Cecile, thank you for the sub. Remember to have a look at newly unlocked service. I can add buses.
Hooray. Cecile_Valdelius has been nesting with us for 3 months.
It is exceedingly upsetting. I've really fucked up the placement of the roads. Residential is in great demand. Okay, pause. Residential is in great demand. I need to fix that. Game show audience, crowd voice. Bend that road. Concentrating again. Pop. No, green. Pop. Plumbing is... Plumbing is good. No, it isn't. That's some serious focus on my anus. I'm focusing hard on my anus. There was another one up here. Yeah, we need those residences in. 48 is fine. The power is working. Oh, I broke the power? Shit, I did not spot that even slightly. Okay. Power has been returned to my anus. And the residences are spreading. My anus is spreading. Elementary school eligibility capacity is increasing. High school is fine. I'm going to increase schooling to 120. What a great city. I would think I'm dreaming if I didn't know otherwise. I mean, that's nice. They think I'm doing a good job. My anus is looking good right now. Well, thanks.
Hooray. Nats has been nesting with us for 14 months.
I worked
My anus looking so good, RN.
I worked very hard on my anus. I did. I worked very hard on my anus, and I'm very glad that you're happy with the state of affairs. I'm very happy that my anus. It's a joke about butts. It's a joke about bucks. Increase it to 420. Nancy's so cute. Remember, you need to low educated work for industry. If they get too educated, you won't have any workers. Fill in all of the blank spaces with housing. Okay, that's working. We are still, however, continuously losing shit. Why are they all upset about the power? The power is... Oh, the power's disconnected again. I keep turning the power off. It'd be funny if it hadn't happened 90 times. Okay, the power's back on. They're all happy again. Fuck my life. It's like actual work. There are 2,800 people living in my anus. Kara, what is it with the waterworks? Showering with bottled water is getting a bit expensive. We need more. Yeah, go to sleep now. Good night. Have fun with my anus, Chim. Kara, are you having fun with my anus? Okay, I have upped the capacity for water supply. That will make noise pollution. Put it on the other side of the river. Will it? Okay, no, I take it back. Rose having fun with my anus? Oh, well, I'm glad. You should take care of your anus. I can't tell if that's actually connected. Are you connected, sir? I don't think it's connected. It had an orange... Oh, so that's... Okay, I see what you mean. I get it. Okay, we are rapidly approaching more industry and more... Tara, I think you could afford rent in my anus. Also, if you see someone on the mock Twitter complaining about water, you've actually got enough. It's probably because there's a singular house somewhere who's managed to build themselves just out of range of water. We're fine. We're fine. They keep building buildings that I have to tear down. What you did just before you zoned that last bit of pipe. Okay, we're still working on triple, and we're about to hit 3,000. Everything is in the green. We're heading to a place where we need more industry and more commerce. There is room for more commerce, and I can build out industry in this direction. The difficulty I'm currently having is that the roads aren't straight. I've reached level 10 in top loot. Chat, if you've enjoyed staring directly into my anus, tip your waitress. Please connect your city highway. I learned something. What did I learn? You can always build straight roads on the other side of your river. It's just, this was working fine. You got one person needing water on the river. Oh, for fuck's sake. You're such a needy bastard. Why would you need water? Why would you need water in this economy? So, Ziggy. Why are they complaining about power? Okay, the power has gone wonky again. Pause this. This produces 0 to 20, 0 to 8. So if I knock water is required? Oh. Oh. I didn't realize, I didn't register that was a water icon option. Okay. I didn't register that was a water problem. You've got one person needing water. Make the new turbines. They sit in the water. I can make them dead center of the river. How much is one of those? It's too late, Ziggy. It's too late. I'm invested. Okay, we've gone from 78 to 127. That's fine for now. That's fine for now. We're fine. We're fine. Nobody panic. We're fine. We're fine. There's a building on fire again. We're fine. I only have one fire station. There's a slight chance of explosions. That's enough. I've got a 43 hazard. Are you sure? Education. We're still at capacity. We're doing fine. We're doing fine, Chim. My Uranus is fine, Chim. Uranus is fine. Just moved in. Anyone want to be friends? Hashtag lonely. I feel that. You don't want too many services early on because it will drain your money. We're about an hour 17 in, and I'm at 3,600. I think this dude up here's got no water for some reason. There is a tiny gap. A minuscule gap. Bulldozing houses. Look at... Chat! Gaze upon my anus. Wait till you have high density, looks great. Okay, we're in red for happiness. We're in... We need more residences again! Look at all these really nice... Look at these beachfront properties, bastards. Have you tried making districts yet and applying policies? I haven't. Should I? I'm mostly concentrating on not burning the place down. Zone first, then have a play with it. Okay, so that's immediately some more residences, which is easily plumbed. We have enough power by a fairly wide margin, and then everybody is happy again. I don't know how do I fix this issue where people, I think it should be unlocked for you now. Oh, the zoning has been for a while. I can ban pets. I can ban smoking. I can ban parks and recreation. Have you lost your wallet? I found a black leather wallet. Send a PM to get it back. I can allow drug use. Cut those shower times in half. Meant the district drawing. I did... Where did I find it? This. I didn't really understand... I'll be honest. I didn't really understand what it did. Can you explain how it works before I cock this up? Paint the whole town with it. Erase district. Paint district. Yeah, but what does it do? What a great city. I think I would be dreaming. But then it will give the name which you can click on. Okay. This is Hillside Park, everybody. In my Hillside Park in my anus. There's buildings on fire. There's very, very big buildings on fire. The fire brigade is on they're there. And it's out. Okay. They did it. I trained them well. Project Lazarus, what happened to you guys? International conglomerate stopped funding Project Lazarus, living dead? What the hell does that mean? You can give it specific rules that can give you extra money or allow you to manage your cities in different ways. Which is this, right? On the right-hand side. City policies. As you grow, you can unlock more stuff that you can do with it. Please suffer. They just repeat themselves. I need to figure... You'd have to read the policies to do that, though. True. You're not meant to agree with Sky. Ziggy, you're meant to always be on my side. Did you not get that memo? I think... Should I put park next to industry? Is that a good idea? Don't go into the dog park. Everybody was happy with that. That's fine. Probably not. Probably not something you're going to need, but it's good to know about the mechanic. Okay. I really wish I could straighten up this situation I've got myself into, but I don't think it's going to happen. Yeah. Rapidly approaching a point where I'm going to need more You're still on the chatting way? You're still on just chatting, by the way? Oh, for God's sake! I know there was something I forgot to do! I've done that in a little while. That's personal growth. We got enough water. We got enough power. Okay, residents rapidly becoming another problem. Okay, we have a fairly sizable area for further development. Oh, God! Water! Road building so focused doesn't see the people dehydrating to death. They've got water! Oh, no, they don't! Shh! God's sake! Every 5 seconds, somebody requires water! Okay, I don't think there is anybody else that requires water. But all of this was a waste of time. The residents cometh. No 6-sit. We've not got it. Really making me tempted to reinstall. There is nobody. I think I'm doing pretty goddamn well. 2 people have died since being in my anus. Safety net 3 might be the one. Maybe we should sit in VC with Chim while playing as well. What does all this mean? What does that mean? Are you gonna tell me my dump is now full? Landfill usage 100%. Garbage production. Click on the building. Busy town. Okay, let me hit save. Is this telling me that the building is full? It's full, so no more room. What do I do with the fill? You need more garbage services? So, I have one more garbage service that I can contend with. I can build a second one. We have the technology. You have to empty a landfill into an incinerator once it's unlocked. Until it's unlocked, you need to build more landfills. Okay, for the time being, we have a second landfill. That's fine. Industry is on its way. That's a fair amount of time for filling a landfill, and we are massively, massively in profit. I never really thought about how garbage piles up just in 2 weeks. I built you a second landfill. Get fucking over it. They're also goddamn dramatic. Everybody's happy. The numbers are going up. Everything's ticking along nicely. This has been RightBigChimken in my anus. Police headquarters. Let's spend a bit more money on citizen happiness services, like parks and so on. I can build a botanical garden. I mean, this is temporarily going to fuck people off, but there is a botanical garden overlooking the sea. Tropical garden, Japanese garden, a bouncy castle. Make sure healthcare is still fine. We have 6 citizens. We no longer have 6 citizens. I built... You do not need massive hospitals, but why, though? It looks so cool. Have it if it makes you happy. No, but you sound like you're judging me, and I'm not happy with the way that you're judging me right now. Where are all the garbage trucks? Do I need a second landfill? Operating, 15 garbage trucks in use. I might need a second one. Which means, zone that for industry. We have been zoned for industry. Hopefully that will result. You need to do services. You need to do services by capacity. So if your health house got loads of spare capacity, you don't need to build extra hospitals. Same goes for every other surface. How do I... Can I build more? So if I increase funding to the dump, the dump will become less of a problem. You can zone commercial industry between industry. When your garbage piles up, will just take a while for it to cover. Okay, this seems to be that change I just made seems to be fixing the problem. You can hover on service in your budget to see exactly what the extra money does. The more money the garbage surveyor have, the more vehicles they can send out. Yeah, there's a capacity issue, because as soon as I up that slightly, we start getting these little dips out of the way. Can I quite literally see a garbage truck driving around? Yeah, look at them. Look at them doing this shit. See, they're going down here, they're going along there. And they're picking up the garbage, and they're taking it home and burying it underground. What I would like them to do is come to the downtown area. Och, Dune Tune! So, Ziggy. I heard a rumor. Have you had a look at the overviews yet? They're in the button in the top left that's hidden. Top left? I have not. Click on to see what your city needs. Oh, I was just clicking on the buildings to get this. I didn't realize that was the case. Oh. There is 0 office happiness. I can't even select office yet. Everybody's reasonably happy. That's a cool Dorito you made. You can see your sewage is about to... You can see your sewage is about to be at capacity, for example. Wait. Sewage treatment. Yes. I want to relocate sewage. My issue... My anus is full of shit. No, you're full of you're full of. Better fix that. You're full of shit. Aha! Got you. Zing. We have double the poop capacity now. Okay, yeah. I fixed it. I get it though. I get how useful that is. My question to you, Ziggy, was going to be, I read somewhere online that basically said a map like this is good because what you can effectively... Have you lost your wallet? Somebody really needs to find that wallet. My anus now has double the poop capacity. Should I be building a second city on the other side of the river? You can, yeah. Got the money to build bridges. Tell you what, I will fill in this. Oh God, what is wrong with that road? Why is it not in line with each other? What is wrong? What is wrong with them? Not connected to your city is what's wrong. No, they're connected to the motorway, so other people coming over here. If I build residences over here, they will move in on this side. Or at least that's what I understood. Fire hazard is getting higher. So if we're gonna have a massive... I just like the smiley faces. I just like the smiley faces. They please me. I think that's kind of the point. Gonna be the industrial that dragged down the fire percentage. Always will. Remember to have a look at the newly unlocked. I can also build a new police headquarters. All of my big utility buildings are within the same square footage of each other. Yeah, we are approaching the need for more residential. So, water is still fine. Excuse me, I'm sorry. But what a great city. I would think I was dreaming. You're not dreaming. You're living in my anus. You're not, sir, you're not dreaming. You're living in my anus. I don't like the way it keeps making sounds like there's a spaceship flying past. Congratulations to us. Magus were announced we are the most beautiful city. Exciting. I need more industry. No, that's where the... No, I'm doing that wrong. Change it back, 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 change it back quickly, 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 change it back, change it back, change it back. Fuck. I made a mistake. I have this really awkward rectangular shape here that I sort of made by accident, and I don't know what to do with it. We're still trucking along 5,000. Coming up to the... We're... Power's good. Water is good. Garbage processing status. That can't possibly be full already. No, those aren't full. Sorry, I panicked for a second then. Landfill is operating normally. If you're going to be building on the other side of the river, I suggest moving your sewage all the way down to the edge of the map as far as you can so you're not polluting the land. Yeah, I think that's going to be the case, isn't it? So... One sewage. Two sewage. There's a pollution filter I can do top left. Let me just resolve that issue that I just caused by moving those. Plumbing. Those are now being powered effectively for the time being. Okay, all of our power is now in the water. I'd paused while doing this. It's too late. I've already done it. You're not the boss of me, Ziggy. You never were. That's a new symbol I've never seen before. Flooding? Oh! Is flooding a problem? I'll be honest, I didn't put much thought into that. Okay, we're missing people again, but nothing excessive. We need more residences for the 90th goddamn time. Um, you can look into the. You can look into building flood walls or key. Okay, what's a flood wall or a flood key? And how do I do that? Explain it to me. We've not touched upon that. They're in the landscaping tools. Okay, I will have a look in a second once I've kitted this out for residents. Thank you for the look. Okay, we're coming up towards the end of the stream, and we've absolutely, like, I'm absolutely trucking along, I think. Considering we would be roughly coming, if I can get this level on the day, I think that's fine. I don't entirely understand what I should be aiming for, so the fact that we've got this is fine. Ziggy said to go in here. Slope terrain, softened terrain, level terrain, shift terrain, paths, walls and fences, water structures, a flood wall. Your canals have a spot that are prone to flooding. You can use flood walls to control the water. Shallow canal. Deep canal. A key. I don't understand. I'll be honest, I don't entirely understand what this is. Use keys to give waterfront a nice finish. Keys are concrete walls built on the shore. But so can I... Shoreline required. I don't quite understand. Have I built my stuff too close to the edge of the map? 'Cause if I do it there, it works. Okay, so there. There. I haven't... Did I build the right thing? I think that's fine. I don't entirely understand what I just built. What is that? I don't really understand what that's meant to be. Like a sea defense? Okay, it seems to have resolved the problem. It's just plotted a tiny bit awkwardly up here. But it did give me a tiny bit of extra ground to... like... this bit here is awkward. So... can I demolish this? Okay. Tiny bit more room for residences, but nothing excessive. Okay. That kind of makes me inclined to take it all the way up to the end of the thing. Because it goes... Hi, Vadim. How's it going? Somehow I'm still flooding here. I think. I am. The easiest thing I think we're going to be able to do to resolve that is unzone that for residents, because I don't know. I've just realized I've made a very large mistake. This is all dirt road. How do I fix that? Use the upgrade tool? You can't upgrade this type. Oh, you son of a bitch. It's not a massive amount. Because you already got the road selected, so you're trying to upgrade the dirt road with dirt road. Oh. I see. For some reason, I kind of like this one little stretch. Slope is too steep. I kind of like that's a dirt road. I don't know why. The river seems to be leveling out again. Oh, we were going to finish the key. I wanted to get rid of... Pause the game a sec. Get rid of that. Okay, so take the power from there to that ledge. Eventually, we will build a bridge. But for the time being, it's dipticate. Why is that? I don't... Why is the... Why does it dip? I don't... You need to either raise the terrain or build it in a way that elevates the land with the key. Yeah, that did it. That did it. I got it. I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. Yeah, that's fine. That just ends. Like that. Like this. Okay. And this and that. Okay. And then 6,702 hours. Services are all reasonably well balanced. We have an absolutely shit ton of money. And when I say a shit ton, by my standards, a reasonable quantity of money. Hillside Park. Hillside Park, everybody. Oh, you can literally... Interesting. Okay, for the time being, that's... For the time being, that's good. I need to paint over the residentials and so on and so forth. Okay. Look at the... Look, I got a botanical garden. Thank you for amazing vacation. See you next year. See you next year, person that is happy with my city. What is this? That's the hospital. How close are we to unlocking the next? Sorry, chat. Sorry. Let's go. I would like to... What have we got? We've got... Oil power, water, incineration isn't unlocked yet, but we're rapidly reaching that point. Can I get to 7,500 before the end of the night? Chat, I'm gonna run an ad now. I'm not going away. Please. What are our schools doing? Eligible capacity. Okay, we're not. We are well over. We need coverage for elementary. Yeah, we need coverage for elementary. I'm gonna run an ad now. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, chat, while they're in the ads. What is the... Okay, those are happy for medical cover. We're covered. Good morning, everybody. What a beautiful Samurai's paradise on earth. We're covered for water. We're covered for medicine. We are on the raggedy edges of fire cover. In both ends of the city. That's probably a waste, but still. Police is fine. I think I've made a pretty reasonable fucking thing. 7,000? We're almost hitting 8,000. I just want to get... Keeps the city rate under 10% for 4... Keep the crime rate under 10% for 4 years straight. My anus is crime-free. High school is... High school is, We've basically got high schools at opposite ends of the planet. Eligible. They have to travel quite far for high school. I'm not going to tinker with that just yet because we seem to be in a reasonable sweet spot. Dolly's brought me cat treats. Delicious. University. We have not built a university yet. We can make a public library. Public library is a cultural institution which collects books. Okay, we'll build a public library there. Are we out of power now? Okay, we are... Okay. We are getting a steady increase across the board of, like, requirements. Like, each of our bars is going to hit... Hello, chat. We're in a pretty good way, I think. I do have one question. Pause it a sec. If I can click... No, I don't want to delete it. Turn that off. I can reposition my pylons to the middle of the river. So at no point are they actually a noise problem, because they just run down the entire... They run down the entire thing, and the pylons on either side, the pylons that I've got, that line of power poles, that's the best thing to do, yeah. That line of power poles that I've got already will take power to either side of the river. Okay. But my issue was that power... Okay, that is enough power for now. That is enough power for now. What I am going to do is move this up here. And run a quick and nasty power pylon across the river. Okay. I missed one. Now, I suppose you're going to tell me those are no longer in the zone. Okay. Eventually, I will have enough power pylons to take that all the way down to the end and it not becomes a problem. So, what is it? 1, 2, and then we're there. So I'm just going to do that and have the extra power for a bit. Take the power from here. Okay, those are powered. Wonderful. So, my current plan, that is all at a nice, comfortable level. Tomorrow, we are going to come back to my anus. Point 3. I'm not going to play any more of this evening. We're going to come back to -0.3 because what we do have is a pretty reasonable amount of money. And we're going to work on developing this side of the river. And now that we're quite far into the game, though I'm going to give it a couple of seconds at full blast. I needed to hit 7,500. Why is the power off? What does this mean? Oh, did I not hook it? I didn't hook it up. Yeah, let me hit 7,500. Come on. We're on 7,487. Big Town! Ba 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 ba! We have achieved Big Town in the space of 2 hours. We are... I think we're doing good. I think we're doing good. I sort of said, I did a little bit of research online, and the general consensus seemed to be that if I can get like 8,000 in 3 hours as a new player, I will have succeeded. If I can get 8,000 in 3 hours, I will have succeeded as like an average player. Apparently there are some people in this game that can get like 15k within 10 minutes. But I'm having so much fun. I hope it shows because I am quite locked in. I have access. We're doing the City Skylines event on Sunday. I'm gonna go through the rigmarole now. One sec. Let's go over here. I'm doing an event on Sunday with 8 other streamers, organized by Luxury Pigeon. It is the MLCS Invitational, where we will all be competing against each other to see who can get the most population in this video game within the space of 3 hours. I didn't realize I was going to get so much of a kick out of a city builder, if I'm honest. A city builder has never really been on my radar. I have access to city builders too. I don't think this is going to become a month-long fascination, but once we're done with the collaboration, we might move over and see what City Skylines 2 is like. Welcome to the club. I would be curious to know. Don't lie to yourself. No, I will lie to myself, Nats. I will lie to myself. Have you learned something, Nats, from watching me dither? Have you learned something from watching me dither, other than the fact that I'm you're looking directly into my anus? Have you enjoyed looking directly into my anus, chat? Kind of. Ugh. My only. Yeah. It's not my only. We're doing excessively. I think we're doing pretty goddamn well. I started today with this circular design because I wanted to be cool and innovative, and then partway through the Steam I built this, which serves exactly the same purpose and is significantly easier to draw straight lines off of. So this circle here fucked us up. You can't see it. This circle here fucked us up at the beginning because it made this entire zone slightly cockeyed. This I built in 2 seconds. It achieves exactly the same thing, but it's a square. Food for thought. Food for thought. I'm gonna build an incinerator here. Sorry, no, we're not playing anymore. We're not playing anymore. My anus has a population of 7,504. And if this was the official event, I would have a full hour to spare at this point. I like it. I like the game. I will look into city builders as a concept because I play roguelikes every once in a while, and I like hop in and I have a nice little time and then I hop out again. Maybe city builders are like that. The difficulty with city builders is City Skylines 1 has like £400 of DLC. They have a subscription service so you can get access to the DLC that way. I feel like this is like a train set thing. I feel like you could spend an exorbitant amount of money on this as a genre of video games and like just be absorbed, because I got the same impression when I went through my brief stint with Microsoft Flight Sim. So many people were addicted to there are a lot of people into Microsoft Flight Sim, like a lot of people, and there's a massive amount of money in it in terms of like the joysticks and stuff, not unlike The Sims. Yes, but I'm pretty sure that comes down to EA's slightly complicated monetizing habits, right? Though the most recent Sims I've not heard good things about. And then at one point they were weren't they rumoring that they were doing a new one that was going to be like a live service? I've kind of lost the plot with The Sims. After they released, I think it was 4. Was it 4? Or which Sims are we on now? Are we on Sims 5 or 4? I've kind of lost. It's not that important to me. I will not be playing The Sims. Of all the things that I could do with my time, The Sims is not it. No judgment of people that like The Sims, but I don't like The Sims. I don't like The Sims. So chat. Event on Sunday. We will be playing City Skylines the rest of this week. I will do a little bit of investigating into city builders as a genre of video games that I've never really had on my radar, and see if there's anything like big and sort of like life-changing that I have missed. Other than this, obviously, we will continue to play City Skylines as long as it feels good, but the collaboration might be all she wrote. We'll find out. It's on Sunday 19th at 7 p.m. GM UTC +1, British summertime. I'm really glad you exist, chat. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you very much for putting up with my heavy focus as I'm placing very straight-lined roads. I'm really glad you exist. At the beginning of my streams, I ask if there's something I can be proud of you for. So at the end of my streams, I like to say something different. I'm also really proud of you for existing, chat. The world is a dark, scary place right now, socially, economically, politically, and it's massively important that you've. I'm fucking this up today. Glad you exist, chat. The world is a dark, scary place. Focus on your existence as best as you possibly can, and if my content can make that existence a little bit easier, that is the niche that I'm trying to fill on the internet. Should I be concerned that I'm getting terms of service things? Did I get a follow halfway through? Did I miss a follow? If you followed me and I missed it, I apologize. My number's gone up. I'm looking at my... No. My goal is slightly... No, you acknowledge them? I don't think I did. Whoever just followed, thank you. Did I? I'm going to go eat some crumpets and go to sleep. I noticed because it was different to your usual spiel. Why is this music? My outro has gone all wonky. This might be the first time in 3 years that my outro has gone tremendously wonky. What did I cover? I covered the fact that I'm proud of you. You do not... You've got a wonky... My anus is wonky. Okay. I need to get this back on. Bad things happen if I don't outro in the way that I usually do, all due to some buildings and roads. Yeah, my brain's all straight lines and right angles. I'm really glad you exist. I'm really proud of you for existing. The world is a dark, scary place right now, and the fact that you're alive in it is something to be massively proud of. You do not need to watch my content. You do not need to be in chat. You do not need to lurk in chat. The lurking is always appreciated. What I want you to do is focus on that existence as best as you possibly can. And if my content can make that existence a little bit easier, that is the niche that I'm trying to fill on the internet. It's at this point of the stream I invite you to type the word fuck in chat. Fuck is a multifaceted word. It can be a good thing or a bad thing. I'll give you some examples. Fucking hell, City Skylines, who knew? I don't know how I've missed this up until this point, but I'm having a massive amount of fun, and I think it is evident in the content. So I'm really glad that people seem to be enjoying it, and I hope you will join us on Sunday for the event. Fucking hell, thank you to Luxury Pigeon for organising this event. Had Pidge not decided to do this, I wouldn't have gotten spun off down this little avenue of city building. Who knew? And fucking hell... thank you. You're a brilliant community. Me and DollyWhiskers give you the tools to come together. I'm constantly still in 2026 amazed how wonderful my general, like, you're all great, and I'm really happy to be here. The negatives though, fuck the Trump administration, fuck the British Labour government, fuck the Reform Party UK, fuck losing people too soon, fuck cancer, fuck Sjogren's disease, fuck epilepsy, fuck Parkinson's disease, fuck ableism, fuck chronic health conditions, fuck transphobia. I think I got all of the heavy hitters. I'm gonna raid out. We're gonna repay the favor to Jam, who raided us the other day. They are currently playing Elden Ring. They're also up really late. I'm confused how late it is and they're playing Elden Ring. So we're going to show them some love and support. I will be back Friday officially. I might sneak in an extra stream on Thursday night and it will be this. So don't plan. It's not a 100% thing, but it might happen. Go show Jam some love. Go show Jam some support. There are some raid messages in chat. I will be back when I see you. I love you all. Make sure you drink plenty of water. Hug your loved ones. Sniff your beloved family animals. And thank you for... She's just raiding out. She's just raiding out. Is she just raiding out? No, let's be quick. I'm going over there. I'm gonna be an arsehole streamer. I'm raiding into Jam before they get a chance to leave. I love when this happens to me. I'm a terrible human being. Raid now. I'll see you soon, chat.